If you're shopping for a used sedan under $15,000, it's easy to focus on the price and overlook what you'll actually spend after you drive it home. The best choices are not necessarily the newest or the cheapest. They're the cars that give you a strong combination of reliability, fuel economy, comfort, safety, and reasonable ownership costs. In this video, we're looking at 6 used sedans worth considering, from compact cars that are easy on your wallet to mid-size models that give you more space and comfort. And more importantly, we'll explain what makes each one different, so you can choose the sedan that fits your needs, not just your budget. Number 1. Toyota Corolla, 2015 to 2019. If you want a used sedan that keeps ownership simple, the Toyota Corolla is one of the strongest choices under $15,000. For these model years, the Corolla uses a 1.8-liter 4-cylinder engine, paired primarily with a CVT automatic transmission. A traditional automatic and manual transmission were also available on certain versions, depending on the year and trim. The Corolla isn't designed to be a sporty car. Its strength is simplicity. The 1.8-liter engine delivers good fuel economy, while the overall package is easy to maintain and well-suited to everyday commuting. That's what separates the Corolla from some of the other cars on this list. You're not buying it for luxury, performance, or cutting-edge technology. You're buying it because it can be a predictable, practical car to own for years. When shopping used, don't automatically choose the Corolla with the lowest price or mileage. Look for a clean vehicle history, consistent maintenance records, and a smooth-running engine and transmission. On a CVT-equipped car, pay particular attention to how the transmission behaves during acceleration, and whether there's evidence of proper maintenance. For first-time buyers, daily commuters, and anyone who values long-term ownership costs over excitement, the 2015 to 2019 Corolla remains one of the easiest recommendations on this list. Number 2. Honda Civic, 2014 to 2018. If you want something that feels a little more engaging than the Corolla without giving up everyday practicality, the Honda Civic is a strong alternative. For 2014 to 2015, the Civic was offered with a 1.8-liter 4-cylinder engine, while the 2016 to 2018 models introduced newer powertrain options, including a 2.0-liter 4-cylinder and, on many trims, a 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. Depending on the year and trim, you'll find either a CVT or a 6-speed manual transmission. What makes the Civic different is its balance. It combines good fuel economy with responsive handling, a comfortable cabin, and strong demand on the used market. So compared with the Corolla, the Civic gives you a little more personality behind the wheel, while still working well as a daily driver. When shopping used, pay close attention to the exact year, engine, and trim. Don't assume every 2016 to 2018 Civic has the same powertrain or equipment. Check the maintenance history, look for smooth transmission operation, and make sure the turbocharged models have been properly maintained. The Civic is especially appealing if you want one car that can handle commuting, weekend driving, and everyday errands without feeling boring. If the Corolla is the simple, low-risk choice, the Civic is the choice for buyers who want reliability and efficiency with a little more driving enjoyment. Number 3. Mazda 3, 2015 to 2018. If you want a used sedan that feels more enjoyable to drive without moving into a luxury car budget, the Mazda 3 deserves a close look. The 2015 to 2018 Mazda 3 uses Mazda's 2.0-liter or 2.5-liter 4-cylinder Skyactiv G engines, depending on the trim. Most automatic versions use a traditional 6-speed automatic, while a 6-speed manual was also available. That powertrain combination is one of the Mazda 3's biggest advantages. Unlike many compact sedans in this price range, the Mazda 3 gives you responsive steering, confident handling, and a more connected driving experience, without sacrificing everyday efficiency. It also has a cabin that can feel more upscale than you might expect at this price. The materials, driving position, and overall design give the Mazda 3 a more premium character than the typical budget compact. When shopping used, check the maintenance history carefully and make sure the engine runs smoothly, the transmission shifts properly, and there are no signs of neglected suspension or brake work. If you're considering a manual, pay particular attention to clutch engagement and overall wear. The Mazda 3 is best for buyers who still want practicality and reasonable ownership costs but don't want their daily commute to feel completely ordinary. If the Corolla is about simple ownership and the Civic is about balance, the Mazda 3 is the choice for drivers who want the most fun behind the wheel. Number 4. Kia Forte, 2019 to 2021. If getting a newer car with modern features is more important to you than having the longest track record of reliability, the Kia Forte is worth considering. The 2019 to 2021 Forte uses a 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine on most trims, paired with either a continuously variable transmission or a 6-speed manual, depending on the configuration. Some versions also offered a 1.6-liter turbocharged engine with a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. What separates the Forte from the other compact sedans here is its age. With the same $15,000 budget, you may be able to find a newer Forte with more modern technology, a fresher interior, and more contemporary safety and convenience features than an older Corolla, Civic, or Mazda 3. The trade-off is that you need to be more careful about the exact year, trim, powertrain, and vehicle history. Don't buy a Forte simply because it's newer. Check for a clean title, complete maintenance records, smooth transmission operation, and any outstanding recalls or manufacturer campaigns. It's also worth comparing insurance costs and getting a pre-purchase inspection before you buy. A newer car isn't automatically a better deal if its ownership costs or condition are less favorable. The Forte makes the most sense for buyers who want more modern car for their $15,000 budget, while still getting the practicality of a compact sedan. Number 5. Toyota Camry, 2014 to 2017. If you need more space and comfort than a compact sedan can provide, the Toyota Camry is where this list starts to move into mid-size territory. For 2014 to 2017, the Camry was offered with a 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine, while a 3.5-liter V6 was available on higher trims. Most versions use a 6-speed automatic transmission. The 2.5-liter four-cylinder is the practical choice for most buyers. It provides enough power for everyday driving, while keeping fuel economy and ownership costs more reasonable. The V6 delivers considerably stronger performance, but it can come with higher fuel and maintenance costs. What makes the Camry different from the Corolla, Civic, and Mazda 3 is its size. You get a larger cabin, more rear seat room, a comfortable ride, and a more relaxed driving experience. For families or drivers who spend a lot of time on the highway, that extra space can make a noticeable difference. When shopping used, look for a Camry with a clean history and consistent maintenance. Check the engine for leaks, make sure the transmission shifts smoothly, and inspect the suspension, brakes, and air conditioning system. On higher mileage examples, overall condition and service history matter more than simply finding the lowest price. The Camry is a great choice for buyers who want Toyota dependability, with the added comfort and space of a mid-size sedan. Number 6. Ford Fusion, 2014 to 2018. If you want a mid-size sedan with a comfortable ride, a spacious cabin, and strong value on the used market, the Ford Fusion is worth a look. The 2014 to 2018 Fusion was offered with several powertrains, including a 2.5-liter four-cylinder, a 1.5-liter turbocharged four-cylinder, and a 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder. A 1.6-liter turbo was also available in earlier model years. Most versions use a 6-speed automatic transmission. That variety is part of what makes the Fusion interesting. Compared with the Camry, you can often find a Fusion with more equipment for the same amount of money, including features such as a larger touchscreen, heated seats, or advanced driver assistance technology. Depending on the trims, the Fusion also delivers a comfortable, composed ride and a roomy cabin, making it a practical choice for commuting or family use. However, this is where careful shopping becomes especially important. With multiple engines and configurations available, you should verify exactly which powertrain you're buying and check its maintenance history. Look for smooth transmission operation, inspect for oil or coolant leaks, and make sure all electrical and climate control features work properly. A pre-purchase inspection is particularly valuable here. Spending a little money before buying can help uncover problems that could quickly erase the savings of choosing a cheaper used sedan. The Fusion is best for buyers who want more car and more features for their money, and who are willing to be more selective about condition and maintenance history. All 6 of these sedans can make sense under a $15,000 budget. but they're not equally suited to every buyer. The Toyota Corolla is the simple, low-risk choice for long-term ownership. The Honda Civic adds more driving enjoyment while keeping strong everyday practicality. The Mazda 3 is the pick for drivers who care most about handling and interior quality. The Kia Forte gives you a newer car with more modern features, while the Toyota Camry offers more space and comfort. And the Ford Fusion can give you a lot of car and equipment for the money, as long as you're careful about the specific powertrain and maintenance history. Remember, the best used car isn't necessarily the one with the lowest mileage or the cheapest price. Focus on the vehicle's condition, maintenance history, engine and transmission, accident history, and whether it actually fits your needs. A good pre-purchase inspection can also be one of the smartest investments you make before handing over your money. Choose carefully, and a $15,000 budget can still get you a dependable sedan that makes sense for years to come.